Hello, my sewing friends. It's time to destash some more patterns.
Woohoo!
I'm Jen and I am destashing like a maniac. This time I am doing dresses from 2000 to 2009, and I'm also doing all of the dresses that I've made before. So stay tuned. Let's see what I can keep and what I want to let go. Simplicity 2177. You know, I got this because it looked really interesting with this triangle thing in the middle. But two things about this. First of all, that looks like it comes down really low. And if you look at this little jacket, it's fairly short and you don't see the waistline here because it's up so high. And you know what? I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with having to lower the waistline and deal with this deep V. No, I just don't want to. So this was a thrifted pattern anyway, so I'm just going to let that one go. Simplicity 2649. You know what? This is going because the only thing I like about it is this little tank dress here, and I have a lot more of these that I like just as well, if not better, so this one's going to go. Simplicity 4116. I have loved this since I got it and never made it, and I am kicking myself because I never have. I need to make this dress because it's just adorable, and you get the purse. So yeah, I'm going to keep that one. Simplicity 2927. I actually have two copies of this. No idea why. They're the same sizes even. And the reason I thought I liked this was because you can kind of tell there is a pocket right here. You can kind of see it here too. But it's a patch pocket on the outside. I thought it came in like through that princess seam. I thought it was part of that, but no, it's on the outside. It is just a patch pocket, and nah, I don't care. It's not flared out enough for me, and I would never wear that top, so nah, I'm gonna pass on that one. Simplicity 9747 is a wardrobe pattern, easy chic. You get the bags and a scarf or a tie, and it is cute. It's got these little pleats at the bottom of this dress, but can you see how straight up and down this dress is? Like, you know what, it's a rectangle. It does show you a little bit of shaping here, but I don't believe it. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this one go. McCall's 3549 is a sheath dress, and I don't wear sheath dresses. So yeah, this is cute back here, but no. McCall's 5874 is, no, I don't think so, because it's just straight up and down. You know, what possessed me to think that I liked that? I don't like dresses like that are straight up and down. They don't flatter me, so nope. McCall's Stitch and Save 5688. Now this I do like, and I find that interesting because I like the sleeves. There are 3 different sleeves, and they are statement sleeves. And actually, I want to try this kind of a yoke top where it's gathered in. I just think it's worth trying, even if it's just a top. I don't know. This could look like a nightgown if you weren't careful, but I think I want to give it a try, so I'm going to keep this one. McCall's 4769 is a bunch of shirt dresses, and I will keep this one because I like the flare, and it looks flared enough in the photo. So yep, going to keep that one. McCall's 4509. Nope, I am not going to any Renaissance fairs anytime in the future that I can think of. So nah, this one can go. McCall's 5137. No, I don't like dresses like this. Honestly, I don't like it when they come down like that with that. No. New Look 6502. This I do like. I like it because you just, you know, princess seams dresses like that are just so classic, and I don't think you can have too many. And look how cute that is in the back. So yeah, keeping that one. Butterick 5349. Wow, this is a tough call because I do love the pin tucks, but they only come down so far. So if I wanted to bring them down further, I guess that would be okay, but I think I'm going to pass on this one because I can think of another one, it may be coming up, that I like better. Butterick 5750. I remember when I got this, I thought, there's a lot going on. This is a Susie Chin Maggie boutique, and it's cute, but it probably would have to be made out of something similar to chiffon. You know what? Let's look and see what the suggested fabrics are. Oh, it's lined, and it calls for Georgette, crepe de chine, file, and voile. Okay, well, at least that's not chiffon. This is pretty in the back. You know what? I think I'm going to hang on to this one. I just like that wrap. Maybe that's got potential because it's got that little piece in there so that it won't come down too low. Yeah, I'll hang on to that. This is the one that I thought was like this one, and it is. It's got those tucks going down the front, and I really like this. This is Butterick 4262. It's a see and sew. So I know it looks so 90s, doesn't it? But it is from the 2000s, early 2000s. So yeah, hanging on to that one. Butterick 5415. Yeah, I like this. As much as I don't care for shapeless dresses, I really like this. I just think that looks so comfortable. So if you made it out of a soft knit, I think it would be really pretty. Just pull it over your head and be done with it. So yep, keeping that one. Butterick 4793. I like this a lot because it looks so comfy, but I have a couple of other dresses that are similar to this, so I think I'm gonna let this one go. I don't know that I love this V neckline. I'm not feeling it. Butterick 3441. No, I don't need a dress like this. It's a cute little slip dress, but nope. Vogue 8577. I like this a lot, and I've never made it, so it might be worth making. I know Sean at Kittenish Behavior has made this a lot, and she's even just made it a skirt. And I love these pockets, so I think this is worth a try. Vogue 8469. I don't think so. I had another pattern similar to this that had this. It was a vintage reprint, and it had this kind of wrap around it. I just don't think that that would ever go around my waist and look good. So, nope, that can go. Vogue 8446. I actually like this. And I'm surprised to say that because you can see it probably comes down really low, but I think that can be fixed. Oh, you know what? This is it. Only goes up to a 10. Nope. Bye-bye. Vogue 8555. Once again, this has got that waistline thing going on, and I am not in love with that. Tough call because I can think of at least 2 girls in my family that would look really good in that, but no, I think I'm going to let it go. Vogue 8489. Yeah, I got to let this one go because this whole thing would, no, too difficult to fit on me. So, nope. Vogue 1107. This is a Chateau Ralph Rucci, and I'm going to hang on to this. Once again, Vogue did it. This is a beautiful shirt dress, but it's also, it's advanced because it's lined and they have these buttonholes that are like little welt pockets, you know, I forget what they're called, but yeah, it's a beautiful dress, which is why I bought it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to hang on to that. And then Vogue 1027. This is a Donna Karan, and it's so similar to the Diana von Furstenberg knit dress that I think I'm going to hang on to it. I just, you know, posterity, I guess. Call it whatever you want, but I think I'll keep this one. These are the ones that I've made before. Simplicity 1080. No, this was something I made for my daughter, and she wore it like an apron because it was just, it was a feed sack on her. It's Dottie Angel. No, that's going. Simplicity 8294. I've made this a couple of times. I made the gathered version, I made the pleated version, and they were adorable. However, they are too young for me. And so I'm going to keep it but only for my kids, for my daughters, because I know they would look adorable. I did change this up. It calls for a side zip, I think. I want to say a side zip, but I continued this collar down in the back and put a zip up the back, and it worked great. It really did. So it was a very cute dress. Keeping that one. Simplicity 9329 is a Mimi G, and I bought this for the sleeves. And I'm going to keep it for the girls because I don't know that I would ever make this. If I did, I would probably lengthen it quite a bit, but it is a pretty dress, so I think it's worth keeping. I have all the sizes. Simplicity 2174. I've made this in a quilting cotton, I think it was, and it turned out really pretty. I just didn't wear it very much, but I still think I want to keep it because I liked that dress well enough that I wore it to church. So yeah. But Simplicity 8085 is a vintage 1950s reprint that I made for my number 4 daughter, and man, did she look like $1,000,000 in it. And I put these gigantic pockets on it, and she didn't like those as much as I did. So it wraps, and she just looked adorable. So for that reason, I'm going to hang on to it. Simplicity 2958 it ends up being a really cute little sundress, and it's got a lot going for it. This pocket thing, it's like a kangaroo pocket, and it gave me fits, but I figured it out, and it did turn out to be a really cute dress. So actually, I made it in a quilting cotton, but I think if you made it in a knit, like stable knit, it'd be really cute. So hanging on to that. Simplicity 8910, I made this version, and it was so gorgeous. So definitely keeping this. You do have to contend with a little bit of looking like you're going to have a baby, which, oh, I had 5, and I'm so done. And I'm way too old, but you have to contend with this. If you drop that a little bit, it does look a little better. So but overall, it's just a gorgeous dress. So hanging on to that one. Simplicity 8046, this is adorable. It turns out so cute. And I did not do this hemline, but if I did, it would be really cute. I made it from a knit. It is for knits only, and it is so cute. This is Patty Reed Designs, and you also get this necklace. Oh, I am definitely hanging on to this. I didn't keep the dress. I gave it to one of my daughters, but I'd love to make it again because, man, it's cute. Simplicity 2362 is a gorgeous maxi. You can make it shorter, obviously, and a halter if you want, or just straps, but it turns out so pretty, so keeping that. Simplicity 8070. I made View B, and I love it, except that the fabric I used was all a solid, and you lose all sense of this wrap, this sarong kind of a wrap. So I want to keep it and make it again, and I want to fix the one I made, but it's a really pretty dress. It ends up being really cute. Simplicity 8640, oh, my favorite dress. I've got so many copies of this, and it goes without saying that I will hang on to that. Simplicity 9099 was a dress I made for Easter one year, and I used a crepe back satin, and I used the crepe for this part and the satin for this part of the skirt. It ended up turning out okay, but it wasn't as loose fitting as I thought it would be. The raglan sleeves are pretty. I made the flutter sleeve, but you know, I did not love this dress, so I think I'm gonna let it go. Oh, and I've got all the sizes. Simplicity 9223 is another one that I'm going to let go. I saw this on a dress form in one of my favorite fabric stores, and it was so cute, which is why I bought this pattern, but it just did not look good on me. It just didn't flatter me, so I'm going to let that one go. Simplicity 9222. Okay, this is not one of the views. I just traced it off and wanted to see what it looked like sleeveless. It does not turn out looking like this. It's not that loose fitting. And whoever I have seen wear it on Instagram looks terrible in it. If you've got any kind of a pooch or a stomach or anything like that, and you know, it just looks awful. It looks awful. I have it cut out right now. I don't know if I'm going to fix it or just cut it up and use it for something else, but ugh, no, that's going. Simplicity 85.94. I made this, and I made this version, and I never finished it because these sleeves gave me fits. This is what's called a saddle sleeve. It's not a true raglan because it has shaping in it. And oh, I could not get that to fit. And then I was going to do this version, and I would never wear that. Never. So it's going. I even have all the sizes, but nope. Bye-bye. Simplicity 88.34 is a dress I made for Easter one year, and it's really pretty, but this whole tie front thing was kind of wonky to try and get it together, and I didn't love the dress, so it didn't look great on me, so I'm gonna let that go. McCall's 75.38, I have all the sizes, and I'm definitely keeping this one. I'd love to make the top. I made the dress, and it was so cute. It's hanging in my closet right now, and I love it. It turned out so cute. Fits like a dream, so keeping that. McCall's 8087. I love this. I used the ruffles on it actually for another dress, and I love the flounce. I just love everything about it. So hanging on to that one. McCall's 78.31. I used home deck fabric for this when I made it, and although it's kind of short, if I made it a little longer, it would be adorable with a little tank top or a t-shirt. And it's a learn to sew pattern. So I think, yeah, definitely hanging on to that. This is the video where I say definitely over and over. This is McCall's Stitch and Save, and it is 2176 and 3480, depending on when you got it and who put it out and all that kind of thing. This is so comfortable, so easy to make, so easy to wear. Yeah, hanging on to that. McCall's 6696. Oh, I love this dress so much. I've made two. I made a wearable muslin, and then I made one out of a Havana kind of print that ended up being like a lot of vignettes. It just looks so good. I've perfected the fit, and yeah, it would be so pretty if you did it in lace with this slip underneath. So hanging on to that. McCall's 8214. I wear this constantly. I made it in a rayon. I made view B. Oh my goodness. I could make 10 more of these and I would wear them out. Hanging on to that. McCall's 5844. I love this. I wore this last week for church and got so many compliments on it. I made it as a maxi one year for Sew Maxi for Mother's Day, and man, so many compliments on it. So beautiful. Such a beautiful dress. So yeah, I'm hanging on to that. McCall's 7948. Nah, gotta let this go. I had such high hopes for this, and the dress that I made was loosely based on this, but it had more tiers and a different bodice, and yeah, I'm gonna let this one go because I just don't need to have it in my wardrobe if it doesn't fit. McCall's 7740 is a dress I made for my daughter, and she liked the back, but she wanted a different back. It was a pain in the neck to have to try and finagle, so no, it can go. McCall's 7969 had a moment a couple of years ago, and I hate this dress. I hate it. I hated it when I made it, and it looked terrible on me, and I hate it now. Bye-bye. McCall's 4510. You know, I just had such high hopes for this color blocking thing, but it did not work on me. It just, nope, it sure didn't. So that's going. McCall's 8022. Yeah, this was my Raiders dress, and I made it from a fleece. And while it's a really cute dress, it fits funny, and it's because of the way it's cut. The sleeves I lengthened, but it's right here. It's just cut really odd. So I like that, but I'd rather use a different pattern for that. And the pocket, the kangaroo pocket was tricky, and no, bye-bye. Butterick 4790, the walk away dress. Yeah, I've made about 3 of these, and I love this dress. It just turns out so pretty, and you can do this any way you want. You can put hooks and eyes or ties or whatever you want. It just always looks great. Butterick 6208 it's a pattern that I used to make a nightgown, and the nightgown ended up being absolutely gorgeous, but it didn't really move or give me enough room as a nightgown. but I think it would be a gorgeous dress. So I'm going to hang on to this. This front ends up being so pretty, and it's not hard to make. So yeah. Butterick 5559 is a dress I made for my number 3 daughter. I made it from Scuba, and man, did she look like a bazillion bucks in it. So for that reason, I'm hanging on to it. These are just little pin tucks, and oh, such a gorgeous dress. Butterick 5046, I made this and it did not turn out. Doesn't look like that when it's done. It was kind of a pain, so bye-bye. Butterick 6661 is a Lizette pattern, which I love, but I bought it for the straps in the back, but you cannot wear a bra with this. And there's kind of a bra inset thing in the bodice, and no, unless you're like, you know, a skinny mini with no boobs, it does not work. So, nah, that's got to go. Butterick 6411, I made this for Christmas one year. I made it as a maxi, and man, it took so much fiddling around that I just don't want to do that again. It's pretty, but it's not worth it. New Look 6341, I've made for my daughters over and over and over again. It's easy, it's a TNT, so yeah, keeping that one. New Look 6340, this is a tough call because it's a cute dress, but you got to do a lot of shaping in the back with fisheye darts. But I have perfected that with the patterns, so I think I'm going to hang on to it. It's one of those little day dresses you can wear around the house, and so very cute. And I have made it fit, so I'm going to hang on to it. Simplicity 2245. This is a Lizette pattern, clearly. It's the portfolio dress from Liesl & Co. And, you know, it turned out so cute. I had to fiddle with it a lot because of the way I made it. I put piping in it, and I did all this color blocking stuff. It was kind of a pain. But once I got it done, I really liked it, so I'm going to hang on to that. New Look 6618. Now this I made from an ITY, and it was too heavy. But I think if you made it shorter, and it's really important that if you're going to do this from a knit, which it's made for knits, you need to do this long enough that you can wrap it around twice. Like take it here, wrap it to the back, and then bring it back around. Because when you wrap it just from the front, you lose all the shaping in the back. So it pulls too tight and it doesn't look good. So I'm going to hang on to it for that reason. I think it does fit and it's cute. So New Look 6263 is a sundress that I made and I love. I used a quilting cotton I found at Hobby Lobby that has pink with lemons, and it's adorable. I had to do a little bit of fiddling around with the back of the yoke, but it turned out and it's cute. New Look 6779 is the cutest sundress I think I've ever made, and so I'm keeping it for that reason. I've never made any of the variations, just this one, but boy, it was cute. New Look 6669 is a dress I used in ITY again, and I made it, and it was okay on me, but I didn't love it. My daughter took it. She looks like $1,000,000 in it, so I think if I had used a different fabric, it would have looked really good. So I think I'm going to hang on to it for that reason. These ties, they actually tie, and they're really cute. New Look 6626. Okay, I bought it for this. Tried to make it, it looked terrible, so bye-bye. Same with this, New Look 6467. This is made for wovens, actually. It looks like it's made for knits, but it's for wovens. And no, I didn't like it at all. It didn't look good. It was, ugh, no. New Look 6428. Now, I love this, but there's not that much shaping with this. It's pretty much straight up and down, and man, it took me forever to get that to fit. So I just, bad memories, so bye-bye. New Mode 22605. Now this is, it's kind of like a Berta pattern, and it ends up being so adorable with these straps in the back. Takes a little fiddling around to get it, to put it together, but it just ends up being so cute. The square neckline is a little tricky, but the patch pockets work great. That's what I used, and I'm hanging on to that. Quick Sew 4057. This is a dress I have in my closet right now. I did a different neckline on. I used this neckline because I didn't like this pillowcase. It just doesn't hang right on most people, I think, but it didn't on me. So I used the different neckline, but this takes 7¼ yards of fabric, and I don't know how I found that much fabric. I think it was just fabric I don't know how I had that much, but it was part of a bolt I think I got at Joann's on clearance. So anyway, it's beautiful. It ended up being beautiful. It's in my closet right now, and I wear it like a caftan, so I'm hanging on to that. The Eva dress pattern. This fits me so well. I have 2 of these in my closet right now. I love them both. One was made out of a black tablecloth. It was my muslin, and I just think it's just gorgeous. This bodice fits so well, so that when I made this, I tried to make this, and it's my Hawaii dress, and I put way more tiers in it, and I fiddled around with the bodice a lot, but this was the bodice that ended up working. So this dress, it just fits me like a dream, so keeping that. This is a dress that I self-drafted years ago, years and years ago, and I wore it on a cruise, and so of course I'm going to hang on to it. I don't know that it would ever fit me again, but there it is. And this is a dress that I made for my daughter when she was in high school. She said, "Oh, can you make me that?" And I said, "Okay," and I guess I did. I think I did. I think she wore it for quite a while, so I don't know if she still has it. She might, because she never gets rid of clothes. Vogue 8380. I made this for my girls for Easter one year, back in like the early 2000s, like maybe 2006 or 7, and ended up being really cute, but not that cute. They did not care for this dress, so I'm going to let that one go. Vogue 9104. Okay, I made this out of a shower curtain, of course, and it is beautiful. And I just fixed it recently because this comes up so high that it was choking me, and I didn't care for it at all. So I brought the neckline down and I fixed it, and it's better, but I don't know if I would ever make it again for that reason. So I think I'm going to let this one go. Vogue 8975. I need to make this again because I made this and got so many compliments on it. It's the cutest little dress. It's Marcy Tilton. It's got these big baggy pockets, and the whole front of it is made in. It's such an interesting way that I'm keeping that one. Vogue 9357. Now this is a tough call because I couldn't get this to fit, and I had to fiddle with it a lot, and I don't know that I'll try it again, but I would like to. I don't know. I mean, it's just so pretty. So I think this is worth a second try. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep that. Vogue 8508. Yeah, keeping this because I made this in a knit, and it is so comfortable. Throw it on in the morning. Just go about your day. Oh, so comfortable. So keeping that. Another Marcy Tilton, Vogue 8876. I like this a lot. This is my zipper dress, and I wasn't going to put the zippers in it, but I ended up doing that, or the zipper one, and it ended up being really cute. I made this version, and yeah, I like it. I think if I made it with a softer fabric, it would be really, really adorable. So yeah, hanging on to that. Vogue 9050. I made this, and it was one of my favorite dresses I've ever made, and I lined it, and I did a lot of handwork on it, and it ended up being really cute. So yeah, keeping that one. Vogue 1588. Gosh, this is a tough call too because it is a bias cut dress. I think I'm going to hang on to it. You really have to either fit this correctly or have a body that won't quit because of the way it's cut, but it's gorgeous when you do. I made it from some linen scraps I had from another dress, and it was really pretty. Okay, Vogue 2900. This is a Donna Karan. I made this so long ago that I don't even remember how it fit. I think I loved it when I made it. So yeah, it's got pockets. It's got some interesting style lines. Yeah, I think it's worth keeping. Vogue 2903 was a Christmas dress that I made. I've got 2 copies of it, all the sizes, that I made for my girls one year for Christmas, and they all looked like a bazillion bucks, of course. So I've got to hang on to it for that. They really did look really pretty. I used satin, I think. Yeah, and I did it in green and red and gold. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Vogue 2783 is a pattern that was gifted to me, and I made it for a collab that I did with the Fab Five, and I did this version and used piping, and it turned out so adorable. It's in my closet right now, keeping it for that reason. Vogue 1312 is my Mizuno dress. It is so interesting, and it turns out really great, especially if I use that bodice from the Tessuti dress. In fact, I think I did use this bodice and just use this skirt, but boy, it turns out really so interesting and so cute. So gave that to my daughter, my number 5 daughter, but I would make it again and wear it with this bodice. Vogue 1044, I made this in like 2013 maybe, and I didn't really pay much attention to fitting it, and I think because of that it didn't turn out very well, but I think it's worth trying again, especially now that I pay so much more attention to fit. And it's got these gorgeous pin tucks down the front, so yeah, keeping that. Oh, this one's hard. Vogue 1251. This calls for charmeuse, and I made it from a quilting cotton. And I made it that way because of these style lines, and I flared it out, and oh my goodness, it was cute. I also took the sleeves off, so I did it that way, and I would love to try it again. I really would. I gave it to my daughter, and then she gave it back because it didn't fit her. It had to do with, yeah, anyway. Yeah, I think this is worth hanging on to just because it's possible to maybe fit it better and get it to fit. This Vogue 1694 is a Marcy Tilton. Love this. Made it from linen. It's beautiful. It's a little bit odd. It's comfortable. It's a great summer dress, and yeah, hanging on to that. And finally, Vogue 1795, which I made and I really, really liked. Now, I did not fit it very well to me. I think I probably need to make a size up, but boy, it turns out great. So gave this to daughter number 5, and yeah, I'll probably make it again. There you go. Let me know what your thoughts are on what I'm keeping and what I'm letting go. I would love to hear that, and I will talk to you in comments regarding that. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, click the button, click the thumb, you know, all the things. And let me leave you with my favorite scripture, which is do justice, love mercy, and walk humbly with your God. I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.